Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I am going to... Pardon me. I'm going to make an attempt to try to get through a different path. Now, this isn't working for some reason, so I'll just pick my own outfit when I get into it. So I want to try using Rhythm and Bouzouki. It is probably one of my favorites survival weapons. But, I mean, there's a few that I like on the survival side of things. Like, I do like the Tombstone. Oven Axe is tricky to use, but boy does it hit hard. I don't know a damn thing about using Toothpick. I've tried, and I can't seem to get it to work. Maw of the Deep is a lot of fun. I really like that one. Wrecking Ball is fun, but difficult. I love Gold Digger. Baseball Bat is just way too easy. Alucard Sword, I guess you could use it as a survival weapon, but I prefer using it as Brutality. Sewing Scissors is fun. Death Scythe is fun. Bible is interesting. I've always liked Symmetrical Lance and Broadsword. Here it is. What I'm trying to say is that I really like survival just as a play style. But sometimes it's easier said than done. So we're going to try doing it with Medusa Head. Use that as a means of stunning enemies while I go in with the old... What's the word I'm looking for? Banjo, that's it. There was a different word I was looking for, but I think banjo is the word I'm trying to use. I don't know. Let's just go Gold Dracula. And what I would like to do is go the right way, first of all. Alright, so... let's... Oh, this is gonna be a problem. So, the thing about survival gameplay is that it's definitely not something that you can just swing wildly with your weapon and call that good. Or you just shoot blankly into the open. I think survival is a rather difficult playstyle because it does require you to kind of slow down a bit, think a little bit more about what you're doing. I'm going to keep the one that I have, but let's be fair, as soon as I take a hit, that 50% damage at max HP isn't going to mean anything. You know, like right there. Yeah, we'll take the new one. Oh, here we go. So, what I'm trying to say is that you can't... Okay, that was complete horseshit. That you really need to play a bit more carefully when you're playing survival. Honestly, I feel like I just got hornswoggled there, so I'm just gonna restart. Okay. I think we'll go with this one. Alright, so starting this a second time. See what I mean? Because you're Your hits strike hard, but... but they come out slowly. Now, the idea seems sound to me, but I can't seem to get it to work right, which is use the Medusa head to stagger my enemies and then strike them while they're incapacitated, but for some reason that's not working as well as I would like. But in the long run, do I feel as though that's my fault, or does it seem like it's just... ultimately, I think it's on me for, you know, not being good enough at the game. Now, the other thing that one could take away from this is that perhaps survival is the most difficult playstyle, and that's just because it requires a little bit more timing and thought, because the weapons are so slow. I'm curious as to what y'all think. I would love to know where you stand on this. Like, honestly, I feel like that was just a combination of horrible timing with just the game fucking with me. More damage versus a poisoned enemy. Alright. But I lose the initial 20%. I would honestly say I think the initial 20% is probably worthwhile, especially since I don't have any way of laying poison right now. But what it boils down to is that even though I like survival gameplay style, I'm obviously not very good at it. And that is kind of what I'm trying to work on right now, is improving myself in all aspects of the game. Sorry, I'm just practicing with the rhythm of that attack. So the other thing that I have to keep in mind with this, and I'm saying this more so to be reassuring to myself than anything else, is that the survival gameplay style is meant to be used largely with shields. So there is something to be said for that. Okay, that doesn't cause a status effect aside from the stone thing, which doesn't actually do anything. Oh, when I say... I shouldn't say it doesn't do anything. What I mean to say... I like how that just stuns the target. But I'm also thinking it's probably better that I don't spend money on the first stage. Alright, so we're gonna attempt to make things a little bit more difficult for myself by going to the dilapidated Arboretum. And the reason why I say that's more difficult for myself is because it's a nice, wide open biome with spread out enemies that are a little slower to kill than in most other biomes, meaning that my malaise meter is going to fill up quite a bit. But I'm going here just because I enjoy going to the Arboretum. It's a very pretty biome, and I just want to do something other than toxic sewers for once, even though, by all accounts, toxic sewers is just easier. Like, it really is. It's just easier. Now, some of you may disagree with me on that and be like, "Oh, Dark Sage, why would you say that the dilapidated Arboretum is so much easier? The toxic sewers has the poison and the rampagers and the biters, and..." Here's the thing, dilapidated Arboretum has all of that, plus it's got a much wider open... Plus it's got a much wider open... layout. So what ends up happening is that you'll end up spending a lot of time dealing with single enemies that are harder to kill than normal, plus the malaise. The malaise is what really does it on 5 boss cells. Like, if you're at 4 or below on the boss cell count, yeah, I get why you would say that the Arboretum is easier. As soon as you hit 5 boss cells, that malaise meter really makes up for a lot. So right now I'm just trying to focus on not getting overwhelmed. Because it's very easy to get overwhelmed in this particular biome. Fortunately, the good news about being in this biome is that I do have a weapon that's good for taking out the flying biter enemies. Excuse me, how did you not die? Like, that actually didn't make any sense. The same critical hit killed the last one. Hello. So now our goal is to find a Rhythm and Bouzouki that does extra damage to poisoned enemies. Stun grenade that also poisons enemies. I'm sorry, what? How did I land there? Ugh. God, I suck. Okay. Not gonna lie, this is... Whoa, what in the world? Wow, that's fucked up. I don't think I've ever seen that lore room. Alright, let's try this again. There is no reason why I should have landed on that little edge. And there's a shop over here. Let's see if that has what we're looking for. Oh, but I can't reach it. Alright, so what we're really looking for is a main weapon. Now, admittedly, that's better than what I have, but I think what I'm going to do is wait and see if a second weapon shop becomes available. If it does, then I will check there. I don't know how I did that without taking damage, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, not bad. Okay, game. I've had about enough of your bullshit. I did say this was going to be more difficult than usual. That is very much because of the design of the enemies and the layout, which makes the melees more dangerous. But I did this because there are very few routes to the Moros of the Banished, and I just want to do something other than the sewers and Conjunctivius. Just could really use a change of scenery. And a little bit of additional gameplay challenge isn't going to hurt anything aside from my ego. As I am very much feeling like I am just awful at the game right now. And you know, maybe in someone's eyes I am awful at the game, but I mean, you don't get all the flawless boss outfits by being awful at the game. So I think it really is just that this stupid Ravager, or whatever it's called, I think they're just biters. I don't know, they're horrible or whatever they're called. You are selling something different. Okay, this might... Oh, yep, it's a mistake. Okay, that was not cool. Of course it would have to be a mimic, why wouldn't it be? Alright, so... I am now in a position where I have to play extremely carefully, because I don't want to use another flask charge so quickly. Another one selling skills, so no, it's only the one doing weapons. Okay. I kind of like the setup that I have. And I have to go down there to get to the prison depths. Alright. Trying not to land on spikes. Okay, so... this one could be good. What I'm debating is, do I buy it now and see if I can find another one later, or do I just take a chance? And I think I take a chance. Frozen, yeah, not exactly what I'm looking for. Well, shit. Where am I going? Just trying to get to the prison depths. Now, you may find yourself asking, Dark Sage, if your whole goal is to get to the Moros of the Banished, why did you go to such a difficult level for you? Because, frankly, I like it better than the Promenade of the Condemned. Why do I like that level better than the Promenade of the Condemned? That's easy. I can't stand Protectors. You want to talk about an enemy that brings everything that you're doing down to a snail's pace. That's it, man. I mean, it's better than what I have. There. Alright, now I'm starting to feel a little bit better about things. Thank you, Crusher. There, starting to feel better. Yeah, don't step to me when I've got my banjo at the ready. So, he didn't get stunned afterwards? I'm so confused. Okay, that was a fucking mess. I don't think so. Okay, getting back to where I feel I should be. Alright, no, not that. Okay, I really like the Medusa head, but there are times in which I wish its effects were a bit more pronounced. Okay, now that I know that if those guys are in the middle of attacking, they can continue their attack. You know, after becoming unfrozen from stone. There we go, that's a lot better. Game really doesn't want to sell me weapons right now. Okay. I see how it's going to be, game. Do I like that better than what I have? I kind of feel like I should stick with what I have, unless I find something really crazy. Because I'm not necessarily going for ice synergy. This one's good, but the one that I have offers me a plus 10% damage, so I kind of want to stick with that. Aha! I see an enemy above me. Oh, there was a Ravager. I ain't afraid of no skeleton. Oh, wow, hold on. You're an elite and you're guarding a legendary item. Yeah, let's not fight on your home field advantage. No, if we're going to do battle, it's going to be on my terms. And, oh, we got ourselves a clubby boy. Sticking with what I have, just because this is supposed to be a Rhythm and Bozuki run, not a let's replace this weapon with something else as soon as I can run. Plus, I didn't think the legendary effect of that particular club was worth it. Like, it just seemed like it was kind of a whatever effect. No, there will be no ossuary in my future. There will be a swamp in my future. Ugh. And you know what that means, right? That's right, we're playing a black deck. Yeah, no mercy. That seems like a good option. So what is it about the Moros of the Banished that I like? Well, first of all, the soundtrack. Listen to this. Isn't the instrumentation just great? Oh, baby, that was actually a good fight. I'm all for good fights. Alright, I see a scroll fragment up here. Alright, that was just bad timing on my behalf. That's a food shop. I want to save that. Because, frankly, if we have enough money, I can replace that flask charge that I used. Excuse me, what hit me? I mean, I know I'm bad at this game, but I'm not that damn bad. I mean, or am I? Like, honestly, guys, tell me, am I that bad at this game? Because I think I might be. No. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna want to spend some of that money on a turkey. Not too worried about the Malays. I was aware going this direction that I'd be dealing with the Malays more than if I went my other direction. Okay, those spear guys are more dangerous than I give them credit for. Sorry, Demolisher, I don't have time for you. Really like the music of this level. I also like the general gameplay of this level. I like the kind of vertical orientation of it. Also, I need to remember that I've got a Medusa head that I can use. A second one? Ruh-roh, Raggy! As much as I like the idea that I have one that does additional damage to poisoned enemies, I kind of want to stick with my traps. Alright, so once again, the search is on for an R&B that does more damage to poisoned enemies. I like this Medusa head, too. Nope. Oh, another... Wow. No, not this time. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to deal with that. Alright, so keep an eye out for what's near me. Ah, you silly worms. Ah. That... Alright. Alright, starting to have more fun now. Alright, malaise is clear. I don't have to think about that for a while. A. Alright, is there anything I missed? Not worried about one enemy. I do want to go back here and replace that flask charge that I used earlier. Worry not, we'll have plenty of money again before you know it. Which is a funny phrase when you really think about it. Like, don't worry, we'll be rich again before you know it. Oh my god, it happened! How do you do that? I think I want the shield. I think I'm just going to stick with what I have. This isn't exactly the most difficult boss in the world, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, well that was 2 times my controller didn't register when I tried to hit dodge. See, that time it did what I wanted it to do. Thank you, Scavenge Bombard. Alright, so I have a 7. What does this 9 do? Pretty much all the same things, but with more damage? I'm down. Alright, next level. Oops. Alright, so normally I would go to the graveyard here. And I probably still will, because that's not the part of my route that I was tired of. Plus, the graveyard has a food shop in it. Can't really ignore that. I don't think so. Whee! Ice bomb, yeah, whatever. That's the whole reason why we have the Medusa head. I just need to remember to use it more. Nah. I like the punishment shield that I have. Another ice grenade. Totally fine, but I don't really need it. Ooh, dirty-ass well. That's basically free money. Don't you just love range control? That didn't work. Oh, beautiful. And now we've got this. Which, yeah, basically just equates to more HP, but, you know, more is always better than less. At least as far as HP is concerned. There are certain things you don't want more of. You know, like raw sewage, cancer cells, debt. You don't want more of any of those. Also, that was an embarrassing little clip by the circling mace there. But that's okay, that's why I've got necromancy. Just a little self-heal. Also cake, that's also why you have cake. I don't know, Darksage, I don't know if cake is really supposed to be, you know, a healing item. Shut up, it recovers health. See, 15% of it. But does that work in real life? I don't want to hear it. Yeah, we'll just sell that. And yes, the whole point of going over there to grab that was for some extra cash. Now, we might not need another flask charge, but we will definitely want to grab that turkey if, you know, depending on what our condition is looking like when we get there. Go away. Wow, 2 scrolls of power right next to each other. I mean, I'm not complaining. Just gonna hover around me while I do my scroll animation. You guys are just rude. Alright, well that was an entire room full of just craziness. Medusa had just did all the work for me. Okay, this we definitely take in place of the other one. Definitely worth it. Alright. Okay, now we need to find the next cursed chest. I know there's one that's guaranteed to show up in the graveyard. Another good reason to go to the graveyard every time. There's the food shop. The Dark Sage, isn't that a restaurant? I mean, yes, but or a cafe? Like this. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't call a dude sitting on the ground with 3 pieces of food around him a restaurant. Just saying. Nope, I got a higher level shield. Guess there really is only one way to go, so... oh well. Ow. Fortunately, thanks to the rally mechanic, we really didn't lose anything. This should be a regular chest, of course. I wasn't about to say it was the cursed chest. You're all delusional. Maybe it's over here. That's the Undying Shores. Alright, let's go the other direction. I want to try to spare as many monsters as I can to try to clear this curse. Yay! Is that better than what I have? Not really. Oh, no. Like that. No thanks. Just free money, and I'm fine with that. Okay, where is this cursed chest? I mean, I found the entrance to the cavern, which is nice, but where's the cursed chest? I know there's at least one more scroll for me to grab, and I want to grab it. Though it's looking more and more like I'm just going to have to carry that curse into the cavern, because that's where I plan on going. Maybe it's this way. This is the most dangerous vertical corridor I've ever seen. There it is. Oh, there's one that does extra damage to a poison target. And yes, I know it's lower level, but trust me, it'll be better. And curse lifted. Alright. Now, let's scamper back up to the food shop. I don't really need the turkey, but I will grab the cough syrup and kill more enemies along the way. Okay, well, I thought I didn't need the turkey, but apparently the game is trying to prove me wrong. But you see, game, you cannot, for I am the master of my own destiny. Only the master of evil, Doc. Your powers are weak, old man. You should not have come. Hey, remember back when Star Wars was respected? Wasn't that crazy? Some of you might not even remember that time, but I do. Alright. We've got 21 scrolls, and going into the cavern, this is going to be a bit tricksy. Now, I'm probably going to switch up my build for going up against the giant, because I'm pretty sure the Medusa head won't really do anything. But it'll do just fine here. Assuming I can find an enemy to kill. I don't know what you resisted. My foot on your face? How do you resist that unless you're made of stone? Or steel. Basically, if you can resist normal type moves, I think you can do it, but, you know, if it's a fighting type move, being made out of stone or steel doesn't help a damn thing. Darkseid, are you really talking about Pokemon while playing Dead Cells? Don't you? Alright, what do we got down here? By the way, as long as we're talking about soundtracks, this soundtrack is also pretty dope. Alright, more HP! Woo! 23% more of it, to be precise. Okay. The one I have does extra damage to poisoned enemies as well, though, so... yeah, not better. Just higher level. You know, in my world, that means better. Well, that means you're not paying attention. But mine has self-synergy, so still stronger. By the way, in case you're wondering why I check the map so often, I'm basically checking the lay of the land. I like to know where I'm going. Hey you, yeah, what about me? As for that slammer, yes, I should have thrown my Medusa head first. Ow. It's alright, between the rally mechanic and the necromancy skill, I'm doing fine. Who's yelling at me? Go away. I am not interested in buying an encyclopedia set. It doesn't even offer any skills I want. Okay, Malays, that was a really funny joke, haha. Now never summon one of those guys again. Really? Okay, Shield Bearer just ruined my day. God, I hate those guys so much. You don't know how much of a pain they are until you start running into them as additional mobs in 5 boss cells. Because up until then, they don't show up very often, and they're kind of just whatever enemies, but as soon as they're blocking means of controlling the rest of the mobs, that's when they start to become a real pain. Okay, Demolisher. No green. It's not easy being green. What I want to know is, would he still be singing that same tune if he were purple? And outside of just having the wrong number of syllables for the song, I really think being purple would be more difficult than being green. Also, I just thought of this. I am aware that this is the flawless Dracula outfit, but... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that was everything wrong with, you know, me. That was just my existence was flawed there for a little while. Alright, sir. What do you have for me? Well, that's good. Now I could really use a new Rhythm and Bouzouki. No. Good, but I need that poison synergy. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, there are still variations of the rhythm that would be better, but I'm not going to find it here because that shop is out of stuff. So I should go back and check some of these branching pathways. Hey, you! This is an elite version of an Arbiter? I haven't seen that in a while. Okay, game. Okay, it's worth more HP. Hold on, there's an amethyst over there. I want that. Where am I? Okay, there's... Oh, wait, up here. Oh, had I started to say something about the Flawless Dracula outfit earlier? Because I think I got sidetracked. What I was going to say is that it could be Flawless Dracula, but it could also be good old Cape Baldy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you're gonna have to brush up on your One Punch Man lore. Okay, at the and now we go here. Oh, and the malaise is cleared now. Awesome. Another set of skills. Alright. No, we don't... we don't cater to mushroom boys around here. That might be worth it. On second thought... Alright. Yeah, well, it was worth looking, though. Oh, what? No, we go this way. Eh. Alright, I see a scroll fragment here. Alright, I see a scroll fragment over there, another scroll of power. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. Black. No thanks. Alright, give me that. No, I said give. Thank you. Did I miss that scroll fragment? No, I didn't. Oh, hey! Alright, on to the giant. Alright, we're not going to do Armadillo Pack because I'm going to switch it up. I am, however, going to do Spite, Soldier's Resistance, and what doesn't kill me for this boss. And there we go. That was a good giant fight. I was a model for nobody. Alright, so do I actually go to one of those levels, or do I take the shortcuts? I'm not gonna lie, I'm much more used to fighting both Dracula and the Queen than I am fighting Hand of the King or the final boss. But you know what? Let's go for it. And I think we'll just keep the same mutations going into this fight. Because I don't know if the head of Medusa actually does anything to the Hand of the King. Okay, no. I should have parried that attack. You know, Hand of the King, you're a real bastard. Ow. Okay. That could have gone better, but at least I won. Moving on! Kick. Alright, let's reset our mutations again. Armadillo Pack. Necromancy. And no mercy, because why not? And now let's swap that back. Oh, whoops. I, for some reason, forgot that I switched my shield back. Feeling silly. Silly Plague Doctor robots. Thank you for the Allen key. I will put that to good use. Also, normally when I come to this stage, I have the Castlevania music on. Which, don't get me wrong, it's really good. I know that song pretty well thanks to my time spent playing Dawn of Sorrow, but wow, this song is good. Alright, just trying to see where I'm supposed to go. Ooh, cake. Say what you want, but if you don't get excited for cake, are you even human? What are you? Ooh. You're good is what you are. Okay, well, I mean, for what it's worth, I was just looking for different affixes. I already had a level 12 weapon, and I'm plenty fine with that. What in the world? Oh. Oh, he's dead. Excuse me, bomber, but I think you bombed in the wrong direction. Okay, where is the second key? Smooth. Yeah, you know you did something wrong when you get beaten by having a banjo shoved up your ass. There's a reason why that experiment is a failed one. There we go, now we got the elevator key. Ow. Simultaneously, I think I found where I'm supposed to go. No, I didn't. I mean, I kinda did. I do think, however, that I am missing some scrolls, so I will be going back in just a bit here to try to find scrolls that I missed. After I hit Explorer's Instinct, of course. Okay, hang on. There we go. Oh, I like. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. You take that banjo to the face and think about what you've done. Another off-color one. Interesting. Oh, there's Explorer's Instinct. And no, I didn't miss any scrolls. I find that disturbing. You seem to have forgotten that I can swing overhead, Mr. Bond. Hey, you! Ow. Ow again, many times. Oh, darn. I got overwhelmed. That's okay, I'm actually rather happy with this run. But it does let me know that perhaps the whole dilapidated arboretum thing should be best saved for when I have ranged weaponry. I can find other ways to get to the Moros of the Banished if that's where I want to go, but hey, thanks very much for watching and just letting me have a chance to just try to make my way through the game, and I got bested by a librarian, but I don't think the same thing will happen next time around. Of course, if you liked what you saw, you know the drill, the usual YouTube 5-step. It's important for some reason. It could just be subscribe. But anyway, I appreciate you coming and spending a good chunk of your free time here with me today. This was a long one. I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you may happen to be, and I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.